board. Well, now, as I say that, just gone to $3. So still your favourite, but Born Spicy trickled in another point, $3.70 here for Creshane's on-top selection. And Don't Argue Buster, the horse that is first up after a bit of a break, $8 now as the first one begins to move into the gates. Here's Royce for the call.
Thanks, Brett. Runners coming forward. The first to be locked away is the favourite Yo-Yos. 320 fixed, 280 on tote as Bronx comes forward now. Born Spicy comes forward now. This daughter of Gingerbread Man locked away. Barrier 8, but she normally has speed to burn early on. Champagne Diva has been loaded. Here comes Don't Argue Buster. So Don't Argue Buster locked away. This is start 11 today. The favourite broke through last time out. Yo-Yos looked superb heading to the gates and is currently at 3:30 now, getting the blows late. Not My Fight to come forward in the Carapalotti colours, of course looking for a race-to-race double after World Ruler took out race number 2. Thanks, Stu, as TAB Radio on board as well now by Felicia to come forward together with Devil's Dust. And that will just leave Andriette to complete the line. Andriette, another last start maiden winner from the Ricky Brown stable. Currently a $23 chance. The favourite is a last start maiden winner in Kalgoorlie as well. Yo-Yos at 3:30. So quite the differential between the prices as Andriette comes forward, 1,200 metres the distance. Stand by. This is race number 3. Gates fly back. They're off racing. It was a good dispatch. Now Yo-Yos down on the inside jumped with them, trying to muster now, pushing forward Andriette together with Champagne Diva and also by Felicia. They were being followed early on by Don't Argue Buster, and there goes Yo-Yos through on the inside with its head up in the air. Then Born Spicy, who failed to cross early on. They were followed next of all by Bronx down on the inside, and then to the outside, Born Spicy goes well back through the field now, only has 3 behind it, and they include Hills of Plenty, Devil's Dust, and last of all it's Scandolo. So with 650 metres to run, it's Andriette who shows the way narrowly. Champagne Diva the outside second. Third down on the inside, Yo-Yos, who hasn't got a lot of room. There goes Don't Argue Buster, out wide making its run. Likewise with By Felicia, and then came Not My Fight. Down on the inside, Bronx, and then came Scandolo, the widest runner between runners. Heels of Plenty and Devil's Dust last of all. They straighten up for the run home. It's Andriette narrowly, but Champagne Diva the outside levels up. Don't Argue Buster, and here's Scandolo down the outside with a nice turn of foot. Scandolo, the top weight, hit the lead. Andriette, the favourite, can't get out. It's Scandolo with 50 to run, nicely clear, and Scandolo goes on and wins. Defeats Don't Argue Buster, and third across the line, Born Spicy. They were followed in by Not My Fight, by Felicia, Hills of Plenty, Champagne Diva knocked up. Then came Devil's Dust, followed in by Yo-Yos, who had absolutely no luck in the straight. Andriette and Bronx was last to meet the judge. Scandolo, 11th last start, and today unleashes with a nice turn of foot. Big odds today. Peter Fernie off to a very good start. He takes out the first 2. Well, 2 out of the first 3, I should say. Peter Fernie, Mitchell Pateman in the saddle this time. And Scandolo, there was excuses last time out. Was held up for clear running past the furlong pole and couldn't do its best work late. Today was kept out of trouble by Pateman. And from that wide draw, he just let the horse settle well back, and then at the top of the straight, unleashed with a brilliant sectional, and Scandolo goes on for win number 3 at start number 18. So number 1 goes into the frame, Scandolo. Second will be number 2, Don't Argue Buster, for Dave Harrison and Jet Stanley. Third in the 8 in Born Spicy, who just failed to cross in the early part, then had to settle further back than anticipated. Hit the line well. And number 10 will get 4th in By Felicia. So 1, 2, 8 and 10 are the interim numbers. The margins are 2 1/4 by a long neck. 2 1/4 by a long neck. The time, 1:11:53. So 1:11:53, not overly fast for the 1,200 metres, but nevertheless, Scandolo, an easy winner to race number 3 from Kalgoorlie. Number 1, Scandolo. Trained by Peter Fernie, ridden by Mitch Pateman. owned by Luke Fernie, Mrs. M. Fernie, Miss S. Fernie and T. Wolf by Scandal Keeper from Last Love. Second across the line, the 2, Don't Argue Buster for Dave Harrison and Jet Stanley. A City Place Gelding from Dark Humour, owned by Dave Harrison, Jeanette Harrison, K. Holly, Mrs. C. Holly, G. Donovan and Mrs. M. Donovan. Third in the 8, Born Spicy for Peter Fernie and Jade McNaught by Gingerbread Man from Born Priceless, this 4-year-old mare, owned by Yarradale Stud, managed by Ronnie Sayers. And fourth in the 10 in By Felicia for Peter Fernie and Stephen Parnham. So Pete Fernie having 3 of the first 4 across the line there. And, well, he's having a very good day out so far. Kambana Lodge and Mitch Pateman in the saddle for this victory. Had to carry the full 60 kilos. A very good win here to Scandolo. 1, 2, 8 and 10. The interim numbers after the running of the Rexel Handicap.
We've just witnessed the running of race number 3 out of Kalgoorlie, the Rexel Handicap. Great to have them on board on Boulder Cup Day. And it was taken out by Scandolo, coming with a well-timed run down the outside to score for trainer Peter Fernie and jockey Mitchell Pateman. To introduce proceedings, we welcome him for the first time this afternoon, Mr. Alan Robinson, board member of the Kalgoorlie Boulder Racing Club.
Hey. On behalf of the Kalgoorlie Boulder Racing Club, I would like to thank Rexel Australia for their sponsorship of this race, and also over many years. Rexel are suppliers of electrical goods in numerous places all over Australia. So if you're looking for anything electrical, they carry just about anything. I would like to ask Nathan Wright, the sales manager of Rexel Australia, to present the trophy to the winning trainer, Luke Fernie. Thank you.
Thank you for all our customers and suppliers that came and supported today.